Hello once again my friends, and welcome back to the next episode in our Let's Play City Skylines series. As we left off, we had gone through the preliminary planning stage and we're about ready to resume the simulation. Now I have noticed off camera here that I don't actually have a road in from the freeway. It's not connected to our existing road network. So this is obviously something we need to fix up if we want our city to build. So let's do a bit of a curved road coming from our inn to maybe like there, and then let's go at the wrong angle. So if we go there, still wrong angle. About here. No, it doesn't like that. Alright, what about straight road then? From there to there, it's not a bad angle, and then use our upgrade tool here, and then just right click and reverse the actual direction. Fantastic. So, just to double check before we actually unpause this, traffic coming in on the left hand side of the road, it gets in, gets onto our 4-lane road here, and go over to the industry, commercial, residential, and then obviously out is basically, out is all the way, yeah, that's not ideal, so we need a way out from here. Might do it curved road. Yeah, that works. That's one way. Alright, so that leaves us with no traffic lights, just stop signs. That's good. Unfortunately, a lot of traffic lights. Right, traffic coming in is going to get banked up. But I feel that is something that we can eliminate as we unlock more roads. So we will kick this off, roll with that to begin with, and see how it goes. So as we kick that off there, I'll just bump it up to speed level 3, get it going quickly. As you see, back down to 1, it can be sort of a bit slow. It is very peaceful if you want to sort of just watch your city grow. But for the series, we'll probably just be sitting on speed 3 for the most part here, with our first few houses get finished up here, populated. We're losing quite a little bit of money here, about 1,000 per week, 1,000 credits, but we are getting more people in. Weekly changes up about plus 34 people per week. So as the residential area is sort of filled up here, let's have a look, see what's happening in the commercial. Ah yes, our first commercial building is starting. I love what they've done here. The team at Colossal Order have done with the scaffolding there to represent building getting built, and then sort of the building pops up behind it. It feels a bit more authentic as opposed to other games where the buildings sort of just come up pre-populated out of the ground. Right, as we look over in the distance, we can see our industry has started to come populate. So we've got a burgeoning, little town at the moment with a population of 171. Still losing a lot of money, but we might need to action this proposal here. Might just action this residential issue, because probably not going to be enough housing there to begin with. So how's the power looking? Yep, still got a lot of power and water. It says we've got no sewage treatment. Why is that? Apparently the sewage is not hooked up to the pipes. Alright. Relocate you. Actually, scratch that. Probably a bit cheaper if we can move to. What's going to quit? Connected here. We'll do that to there, and that very occupied. Right. We'll zoom in, get back into the pipes here. Oh, look at that. Still, nope. Oh, very low on money now. I have to relocate you to there. Alright, here's sincerely hoping that is connected now. Alright, there we go. Fantastic, so let's just check. Yep, sewage treatment's all the way up. Unfortunately, that did cost a lot more money than I was hoping for. We have to be very creative with how we do the residential. So I hadn't planned on putting any residential in this area here, but we might have to just in the meantime until we start actually earning some money. So that goes there. And the houses pop up there, they should join up the power grid. And there is a residential demand, so I should be right to bulldoze. Now you get the bulldoze tool down here, or just shortcut B on the keyboard. Just delete that. And that should give us that area back to rezone some residential. And just for good measure, to try and get our budget up, I'll be removing a lot of this later, but just need to get the deficit turned around. Resume that and boost it back up to speed of 3. There were a couple of complaints. We've got complaints saying there's no power, which we're aware of, but when the houses start popping up here, that power grid, we'll jump across the road there, connect up, and they'll get their power again. As we saw just before here, these people, it's commercial, were complaining about the lack of sewage, but it's all connected up now. And unless these were complaining about sewage, there's currently no issue here, so still a lot of room left for the industry to grow, so that's a good sign. So we'll zoom this up again. Fantastic, so that seems a bit odd. They're saying they've got power, but I don't know what's connected. Oh, not complaining. Working in my favour. Yeah, traffic coming in, so that's this is a nice sports car. Where are you headed? Surely right. You are going to Park Residence, where you live. Park Residence is just here. Oh, nice house there, Shirley. So, back to following you. As we slow it down to 1 again, we can sort of just watch Shirley here drive home. Shirley and the family. Shirley with husband Robert and the 2 kids. Alright, fantastic. 5 children, 2 teens, 6 adults. Ah, that's a well populated house, that. Alright, so as we go back to normal 3 speed. Let's see how we're going. So we're only losing 450 credits at the moment, as our expanded residential region starts to fill out. Hopefully as these fill out, there will be higher demand for more industry, more commercial, and then as these fill out as well, this year should get increased tax revenue to get us back into the positives. Alrighty, so as we get back into the positives here, we can see that we've got a population currently of 333, and we are currently making 30 credits a week. So it'll be a bit slow getting back into the positives here. We've still got a very high, well, a medium, as it says, demand for residential. And unfortunately we don't have too much more room left for them to fill out, so hopefully as we get into the positives, might be able to just throw a bit of road down here, try and keep the residential close by, try and keep it away from the commercial, because fortunately the commercial does actually produce a little bit of noise pollution, so these residents here, if they were to stay, wouldn't be too happy with commercial shops popping up here. So we'll unpause this and continue on. So we've got more shops, like more industry being built here. Garments Limited, currently no workers. Ice Cube Factory, another Garments Limited. What that here? Oh, third Garments Limited. Company's doing very well for itself. Box Factory is currently suffering from not enough workers, which is clearly evident with our now high demand for residential zone. Fortunately, we are now earning 230 credits, so that should seriously cut into our negative 295 balance. And the population is at 375. Now it looks like our residential is all filled up. So we will have to wait for a bit here again until we get some more money. So I'll be back. Alrighty, so as we get back into this, we are currently now starting to earn a fair bit of money here. We're currently getting 450 credits per week, currently getting the 1,000 mark, and we've got a population of 413, so we should have a bit of money here to try and get. I'll go back to the straight road tool and get a bit more. What have we got here? Not a lot. Where's the So this guide here, you can see the line going across the actual the road there. That tells us where the right length is for an actual proper block. Okay, so we want to try and get this over here to, I think it was about there. Looks about right. 5, I think I may have shot it. Overshot it by 1. That works out right if we do that. Fantastic. Continue this along a bit more. And once again, that moves about. There we go. Back down. So we have a very high demand for residential, so we can quite comfortably fill that in. Now it should be fine. Oh no, bit of a water issue as they fill up here. Hopefully, should be getting the rest of the money in to finish off this pipeline. Fairly shortly now. Alright, so as you can see, those are. Look at that. Hoping to reach a population of 460. So we've the small town that we're in has now been upgraded to a little hamlet. So after reaching the 460 population, we've now unlocked the ability to get and adjust the taxes. We can take out a loan now. We also have 3 services now available to us. We have the basic garbage service, which is just a landfill site. We have healthcare, a medical clinic, and we have elementary school for our education. Right, so as we continue on here, residential's finishing up. We got a nice little boost to our money there of 20,000 credits, and although the actual tiny bit there is in power, it's still getting enough power from this pipe, so we'll leave that for now. Alright, so we'll get the landfill down, keep that over here in the dirty, polluted area from the industry. Now, as certain services get put down, you can see that they add a green coloration to the actual road. This shows where there is easy access for the vehicles from that particular service to reach the houses and buildings along that green section. So having a landfill there, because all this residential here is getting hit by the green road, they will have nice quick access to the landfill. So the garbage trucks will come from the landfill, pick up the rubbish, and there shouldn't be any ill effects from that aspect. Unfortunately, because it is a very pollution orientated service, everyone in that area will be unhappy with the fact that they live right next to a landfill. So if we put it over here near the industry, it will not have a negative effect due to the pollution for the area. And we can see here that the green area is still hitting our residential. Now, as that residential area expands, obviously the vehicles won't be able to get there in such a prompt manner, and that green will start to fade as the residential expands. But for now, that should be ample. So that landfill there should be able to do this town here for quite a while. As it builds up, obviously, that situation will change. Now, for medical clinic, it's probably best to get that down as well. Now, same principle here, put that down, and it's got green access. Now, one thing to note is if we have it over here, we can see that the residential on the far right there doesn't actually have green coloration of the roads. Now, the medical service, the ambulances, will still make it to those houses. However, it won't be as in prompt fashion. And as such, those houses will start to complain about the lack of availability of medical services. So probably best to try and keep it close to the houses. Now, I don't plan on having these houses per se too long, so what I might do is just replace a couple of these houses with the medical clinic. This I plan on making pretty much all commercial in the future, so having a medical clinic in a commercial area shouldn't have much of an issue. But having it here, it is also going to provide that whole residential area with fast, easy access to medical services. Alright, now that's spent a fair bit of our chunk, so we'll leave the education side of things for a while as we get out of that and go back to play mode. We can continue moving on down here. Keep getting more residential. So unfortunately we've killed the power there. So we'll fill this in. The marquee tool. The power back up. Put those back up. And just check the pipes. Probably easiest way for now, because I don't want to spend too much of my hard-earned money. Let's just do a quick short pipe like that. Alright, so we'll resume this. Get this going. There's still not a lot of demand for any commercial or industry. Now, flushing up this end, there's some issues with the sewage, but don't know what that was for. So I'm pretty sure it said sewage. I don't think it was for garbage or landfill. Now, as you can see here, this icon is saying that the box factory is abandoned. So if we have a bit of a look here, we can see it was abandoned because there was not enough workers. So as we saw before, there was a serious lack of residential zoning and houses, which was limiting the actual required amount of people to move in. So hopefully now still a bit more space there. We'll rectify that, and then these abandoned buildings over here should hopefully get replaced with functional industrial buildings. Well, my friends, we'll leave it here for this second episode, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.